Good morning, everyone. We're making it here now. Yeah, how about them Cowboys, guys? Ah, well, not bad for both the offense and the defense and the special team. Now, if they could keep it up against any other team, the NFL should be looking out. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Yeah, beautiful weather. Yeah, you can hear the little crickets and the birds singing. Yeah, so it looks like it's the end of hot summer and it's gonna be cold as ice. So yeah, just have foggy glasses. I just cleaned them. I just have to clean my glasses. So yeah, yeah. Great job for the Dallas Cowboys, Prescott and the offense. Wow. Jake Ferguson 2 touchdown catches. Javonte Williams rushing and then touchdown catch. That guy's doing pretty well. The offensive linemen, the backups, oh my god, they're playing phenomenal. Excuse me, guys. They're playing pretty well. I can't wait for more touchdowns, interceptions by the Dallas Cowboys, both offense and defense, so we can be like, hey, let's take the lead, baby. So yeah, George Pickens, damn, that guy's doing pretty well. Especially Ryan for now. Florin, number 19 of the Dallas Cowboys. He's doing pretty well. He's proven me wrong so far. Last year, like, he was a rookie. Everybody catches like 2 catches and that's about it. But now he's becoming a fair target for Dak Prescott. So I'm like, all right, not bad. So yeah, if Ryan Fournette, number 19, keeps it up by hearsay by the bye week, and hearsay Dallas ends up having a pretty great record, which they will, and I believe so. Have faith in them. Then I'll take back the wide receiver I need, and then the cornerback, because the cornerback can end up playing pretty well. That Prescott rushing like crazy. Thank God he's running now. Yeah. Keep it clean, no fumbles, no interceptions thrown. That's what I wanted for each game, if it's possible. So yeah. Anyways, the defense, wow. Finally, they end up playing pretty well. Instead of letting themselves well, before I say this, Brian Scotty Tuhati doing pretty well as a head coach and an offensive coordinator. Meaning, like, he's doing pretty well, like adjusting the system, balancing everything out, running the ball, hiking the ball, passing the ball. So I'm like, all right, not bad. Can't wait for more great games. And this is what I'm saying, guys. It's becoming a fun season for the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah. Now the defense. Oh man, finally the defense is playing pretty well. They sacked the quarterback 5 or 6 times. Well, it could have been 8, but of course holding calls. They forced a fumble. Shamir James, number 50 of the Dallas Cowboys, rookie linebacker from Florida. Damn, that guy already has like 15, almost close to 20 tackles. Let him play. Jack Sanborn, poor guy. He has a concussion. I hope he has like a speedy recovery. So no, like let him rest for this weekend. Once Dallas beat the Panthers, so that Dallas can be like, you know what, let it keep playing. Because I don't want to rush players who have concussion, guys, at all. If they have to wear um, that soft helmet, I wouldn't mind, and I really don't care as long as it protects the brains of the football players. That all that matters. So yeah. Um, so yeah, the cornerbacks are playing even better. The safeties are playing even better. Uh oh, Silent Hill. Yeah, right, Silent Hill. Yeah, doing pretty well. I love it. Um, este. Oh, it's an ambulance. Hopefully they make it in time. Um, este. Yeah, and I expect the defense to keep playing at an elite level. It looks like they're gonna end up playing pretty well now. Now, each and every game for the Dallas Cowboys. Probably they're gonna have like a better defense. Now, Matt Eberflus, he's already like adjusting the system, putting players, adjusting the system, and taking out players in case if they make a mistake or whatever the case may be. Like, all right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. That's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas ends up winning multiple games the remainder of this month, next month, and December. And then, yeah. And then here, say by the start of the playoffs, they could end up winning one or two playoff games and then end up losing in the NFC conference. And after that, next year, they just need to draft pass rushers, and that's about it. And more depth to it and everything. So I'll be like, all right, let's go for it. But yeah. Now, the special teams, of course, nothing too much of a surprise. Brandon Aubrey doing pretty well. I hope he gets his country this week. The rookie, Jaden Blue, he did pretty well. Return kickoff. Not bad. Almost for a touchdown. Twice. But all right. Yeah. I don't care when anybody says, oh, it's just the Jets. Like, I don't give a fuck. If hearsay Dallas ends up crushing the Panthers, they're going to be like, oh, it's just the Panthers. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. As long as it's a win, it all that matters. The Giants lost, the Eagles lost, but the Commanders won. So, what can you do? So, yeah. That's what I'm saying, guys. No matter if the Cowboys beat the Panthers by a bunch of touchdowns, and then beat the Commanders by a bunch of touchdowns, and then the Broncos by a bunch of touchdowns, and then the Cardinals, you name it, and I'll be like, all right, fuck it. So it's 3 more games. So that's 6, 8. Yeah. Yeah. So Dallas can end up having a great. Here, say Dallas wins the next 4. They'll end up being what? 6-2. All right. And then they're gonna play against the Eagles, and then the Chiefs, and then the Lions, and then I'll be like, all right, bring it on, bitches. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. I heard in the news when I was watching the Longhorn versus the Gators, is the Arkman is not really good, guys, at all. Yeah. And there are like fans that want to tank for Ark. Yeah, right. If he cannot beat a non-ranked team, come on. So that's why I'm like, yeah. The Kansas City Chiefs they play tonight, so let's see what happens. The Houston Texans dominated the Baltimore Ravens. All right, compadres. Um, yeah. Oh, and Cooper Rush, he played for the Ravens because since Lamar Jackson got hurt, hamstring injury, and I'll be like, all right, and I'll be like, oh wow, he threw in 3 interceptions, and I'm like, damn, poor guy. And everybody saying I think Dallas should have just signed him, but it wasn't. It was not up to them. It was up to Cooper Rush and his agent. But I guess he wanted to be with another team. Like, all right, poor guy. The Vikings won against the Cleveland Browns 21-17. All right, not bad. So yeah. Yeah, I sorry, it's because I got out of my thoughts. Mark Sanchez got stabbed, but he was the one who provoked it because of the whole parking. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. I'm like, dude, you're like fucking what, 32, 36? And I'm like, oh yeah, you're arguing over a parking lot? Come on, guy. A 69-year-old guy? Come on, guy. You have to excuse the old man. Like, hey, you know what, dude? My fault. You park over there, old timer. Let me pay for your parking ticket, or let me pay for a parking spot. I'm like, all right. Be nice, guys. Always be nice to the elderly. So yeah. But yeah, yeah. Some people were saying, oh, because it's a Democratic area. Like, come on. If that were true, then here in Laredo is a Democratic area. How come I haven't got hurt and everything? So yeah. Yeah. I told my mom, like, you don't have to put the AC at 72 or 70 because now cold temperatures are already coming. And I'm like, all right, let's go for it. I told my uncle, whenever it's cold, I miss the heat. Whenever it's hot, I miss the cold. And I'm like, this is me getting old, guys. Yeah. Speaking of getting old, don't be ashamed to get old, guys. No. It's a privilege to get old. Because as long as you have no regrets. What's that, Dougie? You should be fine. Hi, Dougie. So yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. I was listening to Final Destination, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I'm like, oh, I just want to play it already, but not yet, guys. Let me first finish Metro Prime 2, which I'm already almost gonna end it, but I want to get it all 100%. And yes, of course, I'm gonna get Metro Prime 3 Corruption 100% as well. So I'm like, yeah. But in Super Smash Bros, I'm not gonna collect 100 of it because that's what I'm gonna do it off recording. I'm gonna end up doing that all on my own. So I could be like, all right, look at this, guys. Finally a nickel. They're just getting a bunch of quarters, pennies, and dimes. But yeah, like, let's see how it goes, guys. What's up, doggy? May halik you. So yeah, let's see how it goes. That's why, like, I rather not argue with people like about whole 9 Dallas beating every other team like bunch of touchdowns, and they're like saying, "Oh, this is just the Broncos, it's just the Cardinals, the Panthers, the Giants, the Commanders, the Eagles." I don't give a fuck. A victory is a victory. It is what it is. I like puppies. I like puppies. Speaking of diamonds, now I got a dime. And a penny as well. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, another. I guess people don't want pennies nowadays. Ah, that's okay. I know some people are gonna see it like, oh no. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah. Yeah. So let's see how it goes, guys, for the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Dougie, how you doing? On to Wednesday, Papa. Doggies. Yeah. So yeah. That's all I gotta say, guys. I can't wait to finish Metro Prime 2 and then start with Metro Prime 3. Finish that one. And then start with Super Smash Bros. Then the Wind Waker. And start of the new year with Breath of the Wild. Have a good one.